Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome, and
Welcome
welcome.
back. um, I'm Pam.
I'm Mari-Lyn.
Yes,
We are thrilled that you have joined us again.
yes, with this amazing update, follow up, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We have Kristen with
Oh,
us. We did a clearing for Kristen. It's been, gosh, middle of June.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
a lot longer than we expected it to be, but life got a hold of us and we weren't able to do this, and we're so excited to do it now.
We are. I personally, I'm actually really happy that it's taken longer for us to
Oh,
do this because I don't want to give anything away, but I can tell by the vibration of Kristen
yes,
and her house. I want everyone to see the longevity that
yes,
this has had.
yes.
It's
And what no one saw, because we didn't have it on video, is prior to this moment, we had open space, and Mari-Lyn and I were so spirit drunk. And we were laughing and giggling, and we sort of had to wait to come down to a normal, just high,
yeah, yeah,
before we started this video. Because at least me, when I get excited, I talk a lot and I get loud and I'm talking over everyone. And everyone who watches the videos has seen me do that. So I didn't want to do that. So, but
and I
the
just
house
get
still
around and laugh a lot.
yes. So,
Oh,
if you have paranormal help, just in case we forget to say this at the end,
yes,
TCS, everydaypsychics.com, will get you to our website. You can look at all of our services.
yeah,
And yeah, I don't know what else I want to say to that.
contact us through the website,
Yes,
and
yes,
yeah, let us help you.
yes. We also have a YouTube channel, the Conscious Spirit Podcast, where we talk more spiritual things. Paranormal is spiritual. It's all
Absolutely.
in there. So we paranormal, spiritual, we do meditations. It's a really great
Yeah.
a great channel as well.
Yeah, your meditations, Fred's Meds, have been a phenomenal addition
Yes.
to the Conscious Spirit podcast. It really has.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
yeah, we're gonna get this update. Now we'll put the link to the original video to the clearing in case you haven't seen it, so you can watch it. Good riddance. Ghost healers find out what's really going on in the home, in the family home.
Yes.
So that link will be down below.
Okay, Kristen. Yes, let's just sort of, I'm just going to sort of throw it out there, this sort of blanket question. How are things going since the clearing healing?
Amazing.
Yay!
Amazing.
Good.
A total 180 from how we were living before.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes. And your children are happier. They're not seeing anything, experiencing anything.
Yes. And that's actually something I didn't say in the video when you guys were clearing. Because I didn't really tell you guys my childhood experiences. And it was funny because I think it was Mari-Lyn once you guys found him outside. Because my daughter, I contacted you because my daughter said that people were touching her while she was and waking her up and while she was sleeping.
Yes.
The same thing happened to me as a child.
Oh.
And I remember just laying there stiff as a board and just like, it's not real. It's not real. And that's not something I told you guys. And so when I believe it was Mari-Lyn, because she crossed him over, I believe. And he admitted to that or whatever, and it rocked me because it's like, I didn't say anything to you guys about that, and it was just like, wow, like that's something that I try to push way back to my memory, and I didn't want to remember, and it was just it was like, wow.
Yeah. Activity is really frightening, and Many
Yeah.
people they just don't want to think about it. They just put it aside because it's disturbing. It's so very disturbing. Yeah.
Yeah. As you were talking, Kristen, I was getting goosebumps. If I remember correctly, he apologized for
Yes.
Yeah.
for scaring you, for what he had done, and for also doing the same to your daughter before he had crossed over. So it was very emotional.
Very
Yeah,
emotional.
it was very
Yes.
hard to hold that camera straight and try not to cry because it was just
Absolutely.
like, you know.
So how
But
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was done. Go ahead.
How about the relationships, the emotions, the feelings that come up? How has that been helped since?
Okay, so before my son, he's 7. He's autistic and he's very ADHD. His speech is horrible. Before, I would get so frustrated and so angry, I would just yell a lot. And it's like, stop doing that. Because he would be a safety hazard to himself.
Sure.
Now though, I'm able to not like rise up to just I'm gonna blow my top and pull my hair, and I'm Elmer Fudd with the steam coming out. And it's improved our relationship, and he listens so much better. He's actually the one that has most improved.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Not having problems at school like he did the year before. And it's amazing how far he's come in our relationship. I mean, because it's just,
yes,
we can understand each other now, and we don't have to get angry or upset.
yes.
And it's thank you. I didn't think that
absolutely.
something like that. I mean, I didn't remember like before we moved into the family home that I wasn't like that. I wasn't that parent.
Right.
And then it made me feel like I was that parent all along. Like that was me. And it wasn't. I'm not a crazy psycho.
No, right. No. Yes.
So,
That's so good to hear.
weird.
And oh man, there's so much to say about all of that, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Autistic children are much more susceptible, as we've talked about. They are more susceptible, not just to spirits and watching the earthies and all. They can usually kind of know that they're there, but the earthies sort of target them because they know the earthy doesn't. I really don't know if the earthy gets this person is autistic. They just know that they're a little brighter, sort of in spirit, they're a little brighter, and so they're more attracted to them. And that lower vibration, that energy can just, it grabs onto us, just the energy itself, it sort of drags us down. And it's so much easier for a child like that to get dragged down. And then you do as well. Obviously the adults do too, and it just causes that friction. And then if there's an earthy in the house who is an angry person or wants to do sort of mischievous things, you're going to start finding yourself doing things that you wouldn't normally do. It's just and it happens so slowly, right? Like, yeah, it's just this slow build to where, like you said, all of us, you're like, wait, have I always been this way? And you start questioning yourself, because it wasn't like a switch. It wasn't like one day you were doing great and the next day you were just started yelling. That's not the way it happens at all. It's such a slow build. Yeah. Oh, we're so happy to hear the kids.
That is
and for you, yes,
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yes.
With him. It made it worth it.
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to add? I don't want
the bathroom that nobody would use.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So that's done a 180. My kids won't use the other bathroom. They're in that one now. They won't even use the toilet or anything. They just won't even go in. They don't want to be in there.
Yeah.
They love that bathroom.
Yes.
Which they would not
because of the haunt. It's not because of the energy like before. It was just they love this one now. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, what I think is it's got a bathtub so they can do their little bath bombs and their little
yes.
kids stuff, and that one doesn't. And that bathroom was so scary and so just, I don't know. They were literally freaked out to even go in there.
Yeah.
I mean, the door had to stay closed.
It was some nasty energy in there for sure.
Oh boy. Yeah.
It was, it was, I don't get, going in there anymore. And
wonderful. That's so exciting. Yeah. Very nice.
Spirit drunk all over again over here. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, are you still, if I remember right, well, maybe you were either remodeling or you had just remodeled or something, right?
We had just remodeled.
And
we were still moving in because there was boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
We're kind of in the process because, when you take over the family home, everybody leaves, there's generations of stuff left behind and you got to keep it because it was great grandma's or this and that.
Right.
All of our stuff was in storage, or we were just bringing stuff in. I think that's why there was boxes. Well, we had, after that, I think it was that weekend after the thing, we were able to get all of our storage unit home.
Nice.
And we're still kind of in the process because my mom's like, you got to keep this. It's, great grandma's like trying to put it in a box. I'll keep it out in the shop, but
yes.
So, I mean,
that would be me. I'm sorry, but that would be me. Oh no, you have to keep that. That was great grandma's, and that's not going anywhere. That was great grandpa's, and that's staying right.
No,
that
is exactly not me.
What she's telling me, and it's not only just like great grandma's, and it's her stuff too, and then it's like all my stuff that I have, purchased over the last 20 some years or whatever. Yeah. And it's just like a lot of stuff, and we need a garage sale. I'm trying to give it away out at the end of the road. And
but you have the energy now to really to go through and to look at everything, and that's wonderful. Yeah,
I do. But it's a lot of stuff, and it's and then we brought Halloween, and the kids have just kind of it's a Halloween throw up mess in here right now.
And if there's anything, it doesn't feel like it, but if anything comes up as you're unpacking some older things or whatever, if there feels like there's something energetic wise that doesn't feel right or something, certainly contact us and we'll take care of it, especially if it can't I mean, it can happen. We cleared everything, and usually that takes care of everything, but you never know. Something could be in there.
I was wondering about that, not to cut you off.
No.
But so growing up, because I grew up in this house, the china, it was brought out, and it was, I don't know, some family members, I think it was great grandma's. It was used for, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I refused to use it as a kid. I told my whole family knows, and they would tell you, she doesn't eat off dead people plates. It was a horrible feeling, but those dishes are in here. And I had to move something or whatever. And I remember putting them back in the china hutch, and it was just kind of like, I don't, it felt like you need but I had to get something out of there, like a candle holder or something like that. And I had to move, it was behind those bowls or something. And I moved them, and it wasn't like that. So I was wondering, I was like, did those get taken care of too?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I would not touch them. Awesome. I wouldn't eat off of them.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Did not
Yep.
like them. I still don't. I mean, they're ugly, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have different tastes than our great grandparents did or whoever it was.
Yeah.
But as long as they're not creepy anymore, that's
right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're not creepy anymore. They're just ugly now.
I'm glad you said that, because when we do move the energy through, we get everything. It all goes. We don't. It's not like what they're showing me now is like a vacuum, how you go around the furniture. We don't go like just around everything. Right. It gets everywhere. So that I'm really happy to hear that. And then hopefully the stuff you bring in from the storage unit in there, just coming into that energy, it just, because everything can use a nice energetic cleaning, everything. Doesn't matter how old or where it came from or whatever. It's always good to do that.
Because our items, our furniture, our things, they absorb energy. Yeah. The china absolutely absorbs and holds energy. Wood especially.
Yeah. Or if it's coming from, let's say like Amazon or something, that angry worker that's stuffing it in the box to ship it or what, all that stuff stays on stuff. So yeah, absolutely. This has been so wonderful. I am so happy for you. So happy for
I'm
you.
very thankful for you.
And your family. Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us or share with our audience?
But like the last night, I was like, oh, I got to remember to tell them. I should have wrote it down. But,
yes.
Yeah.
We have to write things down. You're too young to do that. Hold on. Oh, but you do have small children. So I'll give you a break.
And I have psoriatic arthritis and fibromyalgia that causes brain fog.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that get any better? Do you feel any better?
There a lot of pressure off my lower back because psoriatic arthritis starts in your lower back. And it was always like I always felt like I was gonna like break in my spine was gonna break in half, and I was gonna be standing there on sore legs, with my head at my feet. Folded. And I don't feel like, I mean, some days if I overwork it, going through stuff too much, I'll feel like that, but not every day. And it is a lot better. It just, it depends now. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I did when I lived in Snohomish before I moved here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. We can't get rid of, I mean, if you have those illnesses, we certainly can't get rid of those. But if you have like your lower back, you're in that low vibrational energy, you have entities in your home, earthies, whatever they are, and it just compounds already there and makes it worse. So at least taking it relieves some of that. So we're so happy, and we hear that, and we're very happy that happened.
Yeah. And it wasn't like right then I noticed a difference. It was like a couple days later. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
I might have felt better, a little bit sooner, and I just didn't realize it because I wasn't slamming down, my diclofenac, which is like a huge ibuprofen.
Okay.
And
nice.
By the end of the month, I had like all this medication left, and it's like, usually I'm like,
wonderful. Right. Refill, you're like, can I make it until I can get a refill?
Yeah. No, it's like, I'm coming off of a lot of everything that the doctor threw at me.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
That is so amazing. I'm so glad you brought that up, because there are a lot of people, as we know,
and you don't notice it at all. You truly don't notice.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think the house had anything. I mean, I knew as a kid it did.
Right.
But I was so unaware and just like I had blinders on. Yeah. I was so nervous contacting you, and I was so worried about wasting your guys' time that there wouldn't be anything.
Yeah.
No such thing. It's amazing that it's just it's incredible what you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank
Well,
you.
and as you know, it's only 10, maybe 5%. Mari-Lyn says 5%. I say 10% us. The rest is spirit. So we are just the fortunate ones that get to be the beautiful conduit for what spirit does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get to be
But
the face of it.
without you and what you guys offer, there wouldn't be spirit wouldn't be able to do what it does.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, it's 10%, Mari-Lyn.
Well, you know, it's
I
got to
can
be more
accept
than
that.
10% because you guys are putting yourselves out there on the web, offering, you know, to do this for free, and time's valuable. And
Yeah,
I lost what I was going to say, but
we know where you were going.
it's got to
We
be more
appreciate
because
it. Thank you.
spirit can't do
Thank
all that. I mean, that's you guys putting it out there, putting the videos out there and making your business. That's you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now that it got all mushy, I get really uncomfortable over here. But that
I
is
get the same way.
we don't charge for it, and it just feels sort of unconscionable to put a price tag on that. We do on other things. I mean, we do have a business, so we are personal services, yes. But this type, you know, the paranormal, we just don't. We really want everyone in every dimension to get help.
Yes.
Even the man that was in your, he needed the help. He needed to cross over. He needed to be happy and healthy. You, your children. And so we're just very blessed to be able to do this and to not charge for it.
Yeah, because I mean, if you guys didn't do what you do, I'm not saying we're broke or we're poor, but with my son's condition and seeing this specialist, that specialist, it's, you know, I'm pulling from here, there to
absolutely. There's a budget. There's definitely a budget there, and we're not
often
in the budget
at that time.
Right.
To have you would have been for you guys to come in and do what you did. And I remembered what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So before we, you know, remodeled and took over the house, we built the add-on and we stayed in there, and there wasn't a hole in the wall with stairs. So I would have to go out and come in through the back door. And I can't tell you how many times in this spot I would fall. I mean, my knees are one massive scar, both of them. And it's like, as soon as it would heal, I would fall again. And it would almost feel like I had like a little extra shove or whatever. And I never really thought of it until I was, you know, gardening, and we put in like a little rock patio, and I was walking back and forth, and it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't fell at all.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like, wow, like, you know,
nice.
Was I feeling hands on me, like going down?
Yes.
Wow. I think so. I think I was being pushed out there.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. That's you know, we do those land. That's why we go out and we do the outside of everyone's home as well. Yep. That's exactly the reason.
Well, we had the angry native that was back there.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I just kept seeing hands, but I didn't see anything this as we're talking now. I should have watched the video before we got on to remember more, and I didn't. Yes, that's right. Yes. Just really pissed off that you were there. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I don't think we knew that either. You didn't tell us that in the before, did she? I don't remember that story.
No, I thought it was attributed to my arthritis.
Right.
Because my feet are really bad and they'll roll.
All right.
So I didn't think anything of it until it was like end of July, August, maybe. And I was, you know, walking back and forth, and it's like, oh my God, I've been out here all summer working, and it was like ding, ding, ding.
Yay, that's
Because
wonderful.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy. I know we both are.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
yeah. And there's grass growing back there.
Isn't
The dogs
that amazing?
kinda,
Yes.
yeah, but the dogs like dug it up, and I don't.
Dogs
But
being
yeah,
dogs.
it started growing like
It
within like a couple of days.
Darn dogs. But that's a good sign too. I mean, things are happening. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So wonderful.
This has been amazing. Yes. Mari-Lyn, did you have any more questions? I know I've been doing the majority of the this is how it happens when I get spirit drunk. I just talk.
You know, I think you have answered every question that I was going to ask. Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kristen. This has been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
It's actually been it was an honor to come in and help. And now it just there really are those times when Mari-Lyn and I kind of pinch ourselves, and it's like, is this really what we get to do? Like, this is really what we get to do.
This is one of those times.
Yes, absolutely.
One of those times. You know, hearing just that story about falling in the backyard and you don't fall anymore.
Yes.
Your children loving that bathroom, your son and the way he's growing into who he is, and the relationship, everything that you've told us. I'm like,
your health.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We got to be part of that, and it is so amazing.
Humbling.
Extremely
humbling. It's like the honor, the gratitude. Yeah, it's amazing. We thank you so very much. Thank you, Spirit. What an incredible gift for all of us. We're just honored. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys have the best jobs. I would love to do your job. Maybe when things settle down with my son and all the doctors, maybe I'll come see you guys.
Yes, you know where to find us. We'd love to have you. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just all mushy inside.
All mushy.
And I don't like getting mushy. I start getting too uncomfortable. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You're
Kristen.
very welcome. Thank you.
Reaching out and for doing this follow-up. We just appreciate you so much.
Yes.
You're very welcome. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Exorcists, priests who are exorcists say it can take a year to 2 years to exorcise a person or a home. And it's like,
and that doesn't cross them over, does it?
It depends. No, it depends. A priest can't, like, if it's a regular earthbound spirit, sure, a priest can absolutely do that. But those real low vibrational beings, you know, we always offer it to them to cross over, but they rarely do. So no one's going to get them to until they're ready. But but we have them taken away. We don't just send them away for them to, because when you just send them away, they go to someone else's house and start torturing someone, or they come back. So we have specialized teams in the spirit realm who take them away, so they can't go just offend someone.
Yeah.
And priests I don't believe they do that, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. I've never watched a priest at that level do that kind of work. So, you know, like firsthand standing there with them.
Yeah.
Because they don't believe in what we do either. So, all right.
Make you go,